The Lyon hypothesis states that all X chromosomes in a cell, except one, will be randomly inactivated in the early stages of embryogenesis. When the X chromosome is inactivated, it turns into a clump of chromatin. This clump is referred to as a Barr body. With X-linked inheritance, all of the daughter cells of the cell that has Barr bodies will show the same X inactivation pattern as the parent cell. This causes the mosaic pattern in female tortoiseshell cats. In a tortoiseshell cat, there are both black and orange patches in the fur. The black patches come from groups of cells in which the X with the black fur allele is active. On the other hand, the orange patches come from cells in which the X with the orange fur allele is active. Because of the random nature of the X inactivation, when the zygote is in the early stages of development, there's no way to predict the actual pattern of fur that the cat will have, and each pattern of fur will be unique. In this example, we are crossing an orange short-haired female to a black male heterozygous for long hair. The orange versus black hair in this case is supposed to be the X-linked trait that displays inactivation. An orange-haired female, if we are using big B for orange and little b for black, would have the sex chromosomes X big B, X big B. Now, on a different autosomal trait, the short versus long hair, the big H is represented for long and little h is representative of short hair. So, therefore, an orange short-haired female would have the genotype X big B, little h, and a black-haired male heterozygous for long hair would be X, little b, Y, big H, little h. Now I am going to go ahead and cross the yellow short fur female with the black male heterozygous for long fur. As you can see, I started with the allele for color. After crossing X big B with X little b and Y, the probability of having a tortie female was half, and the probability of having a yellow male was also half. Next, I crossed the fur allele, which was little h, big H, little h. After doing so, I found that there was a chance for half the offspring to have long fur and half the offspring to have short fur. I then took the information from the Punnett square and put it into a branch diagram, which shows all the probabilities for the possible offspring. When cloning a tortoiseshell cat, there's two possible outcomes. If you pick a cell that has already inactivated its extra X, you would end up with a pure black or pure yellow cat. If you pick a cell that generates a blastocyst, and that blastocyst randomly inactivates a new X, you would end up with a tortie cat. The reason a tortoiseshell cat would not look the same as its mother is because the inactivation is random.